What's going on? What is going on? It is your boy, Smooth Blaze, and I would like to re-welcome you back to the Blueprint, aligning the spirit to conquer the natural. Session 3, Part 3. Now, before we get into the major highlights for this week, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Also, hit that notification bell and select all so you will not miss one video. Now, previously on last week, what we discussed about was the type of spiritual gifts, or what type of spiritual gifts do we already possess? Are we maximizing what we have already that God has already given us? So, for this week, the focus will shift to, have I been using my spiritual gifts correctly? An example of that would be just like when you get approved for a home or get approved for a mortgage loan. This allows you the capability of getting a possible house during this time. Number two will be, when you receive a pay increase at work, the work you put in has given you an opportunity to make more money to bring home to your family. Another example would be when you eat properly and you are exercising. This way, and now you are receiving the results that you want. So, from those examples, the word that comes along regarding spiritual gifts used incorrectly is alignment. And when I did a little research on the definition, the word that came, or the definition that stuck out to me the most, was an arrangement in which two or more things are positioned in a straight line or parallel to, meaning that as long as you are using your spiritual gifts properly, they will align in the way that it's supposed to. Things will come out smoothly in those spaces. So always keep that in mind. So as we go through and review over these examples and understand the importance of alignment, here are some ways that I discovered how how I've been using my spiritual gifts correctly. Number one, God will give you confirmation, meaning that God will inform you and let you know that this is what it is and this is the proper way that you're moving with the gift that I've given you. He will always let you know some way, form, or fashion. Number two, God allows you to see the vision before it happens, meaning that you can have these spiritual gifts, but before the ones that are hidden become out, He'll show you visions of you doing things in those aspects. Number three, God will push you to get out of your comfort zone. Your spiritual gifts are not used to be confined. God does not want your spiritual gifts to be confined because He wants to be a blessing to the world. So when you're using your gifts and hidden talents and abilities, you have to allow it to be broadcast. Number four, your impact will broadcast will be broadcast by your peers, meaning that your works will speak for you. You won't have to say a word. Allow people around you to talk about how blessed you are, how great you are regarding your gifts that He's given you. Don't do that for yourself. It's okay to be confident, but allow people to talk about your gifts versus you. Next, number five, continue to feel empowered to use your gifts. Meaning, no matter how hard it gets, no matter how discontent you may be about your spiritual gifts, or maybe how strenuous they are, just keep pushing forward and be self empowered to continue to use your gifts that God has given you. Never be shaken by it. Number six, the last one, make peace knowing that jealousy and envy will be there. Meaning, there's always going to be some naysayers in this world. Those spiritual gifts that you're using, everybody does not want to see you shine. Everybody does not want them to prosper and to grow. So we have to understand that in these spaces, you're not going to get the same energy that you're expecting. So always keep that in mind, but do not move away from using your spiritual gifts. Now, as we close, I would like to thank you for taking the time out to view my channel. Just please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Once again, hit that notification bell, select all. But before we get out of here, just remember this simple phrase. We cannot control the hand that was dealt for us, but we can move with a purpose. It is your boy, Smooth Blaze, and I am signing out. Peace.